Hi everyone, my name's Kerry, this is my friend Minju, say hi. Today we're going to teach you how to make a cool origami T-Rex. Simple craft, but I need Minju to help me. What you need is some paper, and you need a couple of squares of paper. Anything will do, is that right?
Colours.
We've got some fancy stuff, but you could use white or green here. And some glue, but that's for later. I'm going to put that aside for now. What's our first step, Minju?
Our first step is to take a paper and fold it in half so you make a triangle.
Okay.
Yep, and then fold it back out and fold one of the corners so it meets the middle line.
Cool.
Yep. And then fold this point so it meets that point over there.
Okay, so our very pointy end goes to the not so pointy end.
Yep.
Corners meet and make a crease.
Crease.
Yeah.
Yep. And then fold it out again.
Okay.
And then using that line that you just folded, fold it up and then down.
Okay,
So
this looks a bit tricky.
Yep.
But that bit goes up.
Yep. And then it meets that middle crease.
I see, so that point that you've just made, that new pointy bit goes there.
Yep.
And the same on the other side?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I get it.
Yep. Now, fold the flaps over to this side.
Okay, so
we
the
get
little
them
flaps
out
in
of
the
the way.
middle.
Yep.
I see, and we're folding them back over the other way.
Yep. And then following that line,
Okay, the new crease that
Yep.
we've just made there.
fold it inwards so we just make a crease for
Okay.
later on.
Right, okay, good to know that's for later.
Yep. And same on the other side.
Okay.
Yep, that's correct. And then get rid of those flaps again.
Okay,
Yeah.
fold them back down, yep.
And then this is a tricky part. So using those creases, fold it in like this.
You kind of pinch it from
Yep,
behind
fold it.
maybe.
Yep, pinch it, and then grab the two pieces and fold them over like that.
You might need to go back on that spot for me, Minju.
That's
Or did I?
Yep. Yep. So using those pinches. Yep, you've got it.
Awesome. Okay. Might take a bit of practice, guys, but you can get it.
Yep.
Cool. So you should, it almost looks...
Looks like
looks-
a crane at the moment.
Yep, okay, cool.
Yep. And then getting this top part.
Yeah.
Um,
This is
Fold
going to
it.
become our dinosaur's head, isn't
yeah,
it?
it is.
Right. Okay.
Fold it inside out, about 3 centimeters in,
Yeah.
and then
Turn it back.
turn it back, and then cut down like that.
Okay.
Yep.
Yours looks much neater, but it doesn't matter. We're having fun. All right.
And then blunt the.
Because at the moment it looks like a
point.
bird,
Yeah, it looks
doesn't
like
it?
a bird.
Okay, but it
We
needs
want
to
it
look
be
like
dinosaur.
a dinosaur. So you just kind of squish that nose in a little bit.
Yep.
All right. It's a bit squarer now. Cool.
Cool. And then using those flaps from before,
Yep.
pull them forward again.
Okay, back towards the head.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then fold them slightly down so we make the arms.
Okay. So they need to hang just a little bit below his chest there.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the arms are,
Scrawny anyway on a T-Rex,
Yeah.
aren't they?
doesn't matter
Cool.
where they are.
Yeah, that's good then.
Yep. And then that's actually the head and body done.
Oh, nice work.
Yep.
All right, so that's when we put this down for
Yeah,
now
we put
and go
this
to our
down for now.
second.
And then get
We need
out
our second
second
square.
paper.
Okay,
And then fold it in a triangle again.
again, yep.
And then fold one side down so it meets
Oh,
the
like
bottom edge.
we did that before.
Yep.
Yeah.
And same with the back.
Okay.
And then fold the other side down as well so it meets the bottom edge so we get a very
Okay.
long triangle.
I see that bit goes
Yeah.
right to there.
And same with the other side.
It does make a very long triangle
Yeah.
now. Okay.
And then fold it in half so the points meet.
Point to point. Okay.
Okay. Now set it on your head and body.
So it would go over his back.
Yep. And position it so that sort of makes it sort of able to stand later. And then fold that flap backward a little bit, about 3 centimeters. Yep, and then fold it back out. Yep, and same for the other side. Yep. And then with the glue.
Okay. Is that in the right spot?
Yep.
Yep. And some for mine as well. Okay.
And then glue the parts together. Yep.
Okay. Well, I think yours looks a little bit better than mine, but I'm happy with it anyway. Thank you very much. That's a very simple, easy craft for everyone to do at home, I think. And look, if you use recycled paper, that's even better. These are great. We could look, little dinosaur friends. Very, very cool. I hope you enjoyed making our crafts with us today. Thanks,
Thank
Minju.
Bye.